Hello viewers, welcome to this video on the do-it-yourself diorama display for the remint Hapidanbui Theater Blind Box series. Alright, so this video I am just going to go through the components on what I had used to put this display together, just in case at least one or two of you viewers are interested in how I put this together, and maybe you might want to consider this with your other remint collection or figures that you want to display. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to start off with the clear casing here. What I had done is, if you had purchased, I guess, action figures or dolls and they come with the clear plastic window, I definitely would recommend to save that, because these actually consist of 3 parts. So this is 1, this is 2, and the side is actually I think it's just 2 here. And just basically I just taped it, right, and fold it and crease, so that way it just fits perfectly and looks like a clear display case where the dust will not go on the figure. So definitely that's something to consider, is to save these plastic film material. If you had purchased action figures or dolls, don't just throw them away. It might be good for something, not just for toys and display. I mean, you can even put photos at the back and stick it to the wall. At least that preserves the photo. So definitely this is not like complete garbage. It's reusable and really good for the display case that I'm currently using it for. Alright, so that's one component I'm going through here. Second here, for these figures and accessories, I've used double-sided adhesive tape, clear ones, so it will not fall out. So for example, hang noting here, see down here, so I'll move up close, you can see that, that's some double-sided adhesive tape. Just put it here, it stays put and it's not going to fall. And just in case you're wondering why this is spinnable, so if you want to display this forward at the front, or you want them to start watching the movie, this is how it works. Right, and what I had used to make the spin is the fidget spinner at the bottom. Up there, see that fidget spinner right there. Okay, look at that double adhesive tape is keeping everything still. Right, nothing really dropped except for that little piece right there, because I didn't put in tape. Right, that's something to consider too. If you don't, if you wanted to, you know, sometimes display it, look the character looking this way or facing the theater. All right, so how it's stacked up here, if you have, for example, extra Lego blocks or even popsicle sticks, I mean, definitely you can make a stack, something like a pillar here or something you're able to stack with, and cover it with stock paper, similar color to what I used on the base here. Right, definitely something to consider. So you can make multiple levels if you want. So let's just move this aside. Right, for the display itself, right, nothing too spectacular here, but it's quite durable. Right, not that flimsy. I use stock paper right there, stock paper right here on the side, so it looks like some kind of aisle, just to make it look like an actual cinema or theater here. And I cut out some posters and put it right here. Okay, and I bought the box set, so it comes with the flooring and the actual theater. If you look it up on the internet, unfortunately, cannot find these flaps available, not even on the official website, so that's just too bad. I mean, if you're really considering displaying with the exact Hapidanbui here, I mean, you're gonna have to really think about purchasing the whole entire box set. Otherwise, look it up for other theater lookalike cartoon display, and then cut it up yourself and make one on your own. So if you have purchased the set or are thinking about it, let's see if I can just get that straight on. All right, this is something that you would want to consider if you want the box set. Okay. Right, and the flooring here, design. Alright, the flooring is hard to get the exact picture because of the lighting here. If I can go like that, does that work? Okay. So these are the components or the parts that I had used to make up this display. So if you're really thinking about making your own similar, you might consider that. And once again, that is the do-it-yourself custom diorama display for the Hapidanbui Theater Blind Box Series. All right, thanks for watching.